Man, the first time I picked up a camera and pressed that shutter button was around 7 years ago. What would I have done differently in my filmmaking career path if I knew what I knew today, but back then? Yo, what's going on, guys? Anastas here with Subtle Cinematics, and today we're gonna be talking about what I would have done differently when I was an up-and-coming filmmaker. So these things that we're going to be talking about in today's video are things that might relate to you if you are an up-and-coming filmmaker. Now, before we get into this video, guys, make sure to smash that subscribe button and like this video. We post a lot of filmmaking tutorials, tips and tricks, business of filmmaking videos, behind-the-scenes videos that are super in-depth, and much more. Now, without further ado, let's get right into this video. So my biggest mistake as a beginner filmmaker was investing in the latest cameras, lenses, and gimbals, and completely neglecting high quality lighting. Man, I used Dracast panel lights that weren't bicolor, no softboxes, they looked like trash. If I were to do it all over again, I would invest in the Aperture 120Ds with softboxes and purchase lighting masterclass courses so that I could learn how to properly light my environments and subjects. In my honest opinion, if you could give me a Lumix GH4 and 2 Aperture 300Ds, softboxes, and a kicker light, I would be able to create an image that looks 100 times better than if I used a $4,000 Lumix S1H with zero lighting at all, or just like super trash lighting. Neglecting the educational aspect of lighting, as well as totally putting off investing in lighting during my beginning stages of filmmaking, was a huge mistake. However, if you are an up-and-coming filmmaker who's new to this type of work, seriously invest in lighting and do your part in learning lighting techniques and just doing your research. My next mistake that I look back on is proper composition. Everybody makes YouTube videos talking about how to get the most cinematic video footage, and you'll hear people say that you need to film in 60 FPS, you need to film in 120 FPS, make sure you're filming in a flat color profile, use a certain gimbal technique. These all play roles in creating a cinematic sequence, but in my honest opinion, understanding proper composition and having an eye for framing your shots in tandem with really good looking lighting and dialing in your white balance will 100% give you that cinematic look that you desire. Composition, I feel, is something that just comes with repetition and trial and error. This is something to take note of if you are an amateur up-and-coming filmmaker. Composition can be studied via masterclasses or YouTube videos and applied into your up-and-coming video shoots. It's just a little reminder to let you know that it's not all about owning a gimbal or filming in slow motion to achieve a cinematic look. When my original music video tutorial titled How to Shoot Music Videos started gaining traction and caught onto the algorithm, looking back at that, I feel I missed an opportunity to take my YouTube channel to the next level. Now, when that video started popping off, I was still like 20 years old, I was new to making music videos, and I also had a full-time job filming videos for a marketing company. So my YouTube channel was totally a side hustle. The missed opportunity came from, now this sounds like a little bit of an extreme idea considering where I was at the age of 20, but I should have quit my job and pursued YouTubing full time. I know, sounds crazy. But looking back at some of the most viewed music video tutorials from when I was at the age of 20 and 21, by the way, I'm 25 now, I didn't understand how to sell digital assets and how to use my tutorials to market anything. This is something we do now here at Subtle Cinematics, but I do feel the only monetization method that I leveraged was YouTube ad revenue, which was a pretty small amount of money. Now, I'm not saying that I only post YouTube videos for money, clout, or whatever. Now, from the hop on this channel, I've created behind the scenes videos and tutorials for the sole purpose of taking filmmakers behind the scenes and give them an in-depth look at what it's like to be on various types of film sets. But with that being said, if I did leverage digital asset sales, Amazon affiliate links, influencer discount codes, I could have probably left a 9-to-5 job or my old 9-to-5 job to be a full-time YouTuber and create YouTube content for a living, which would have been pretty dope. I guess this isn't a mistake, as I did learn a lot at the marketing company I worked at. However, I most definitely had much more of a passion for posting YouTube content and helping out other filmmakers all around the world. And I feel like posting those YouTube videos just gassed me up on so many levels than filmmaking corporate type videos from like 9 to 5. My second last one I want to touch on is not slowly learning a future-proof editing platform that revolves around 3D design. so things like After Effects, Blender, etc. Final Cut Pro 10, DaVinci, Premiere Pro are all great platforms to learn, and knowing how to use at least one of those platforms is a must if you want to get into filmmaking. In my opinion, and y'all heard this here, 3D animation is going to be a job that's around in 50 years from now. COVID-19 has created more opportunities for outsourcing video editing projects, meaning that if I live in a place like Vancouver, British Columbia, and a chocolate bar company in California wants a 10-second Instagram ad with specific guidelines and a shot list in an animation format, you can do that in a completely different country and get paid good for it. I feel this wasn't a thing when I first picked up a camera 7-ish years ago, and being a super kick-ass 3D animator is still very niched. This is something I want to slowly start learning now and ongoing for the next few years, so we're setting ourselves up with more work at the company down the road with a whole new type of service that we can offer. Now lastly, I don't regret my mistakes because it's shaped me into the filmmaker that I am today and led me down the path of starting up a legit video production company here at Subtle Cinematics. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you found this video insightful, be sure to smash that subscribe button and like this video, as it really does help with YouTube recommending our videos to other creators who could benefit from what was said in this video. Be sure to also check out our online shop where we sell filmmaking ebooks, raw editing file packs, lots, presets, and more. So that's it for this one, guys. Thanks everyone for watching. Catch you guys on the next video. Peace.